Your NAT gateway may be silently eating your AWS cost, and let me explain you why. This is a typical NAT gateway setup. Your resources like EC2 or Lambda are kept inside a private subnet for security. If those resources need internet access, they use a NAT gateway, and that's the actual job of a NAT gateway. Now, what if your EC2 instance wants to connect to S3, SQS, or other AWS services? That traffic also goes through the NAT gateway. The NAT gateway connects to those services over the internet and then returns response back to the EC2 instance. Now this becomes a problem because NAT gateway pricing has two parts. First, you pay for provisioning it. Second, you pay for data processing by the NAT gateway, meaning every byte that passes through the NAT gateway costs money. So if your application is making hundreds of S3 API calls, uploading files or downloading data, that is an extra cost. And if the files are large, that cost increases very quickly. Now you might be thinking, why does accessing AWS services need to go through the internet? And that's a valid question. The answer is, this happens if you haven't configured it correctly. So what's the solution? AWS provides a service called VPC Endpoints, which creates a private link to AWS services. So with VPC Endpoints, requests to AWS services go through a private network instead of the internet, so they don't have to go through the NAT gateway, and that directly helps reduce your cost.